You shouldn't lie, Officer Joey. That's a bad Officer Joey.
Where's Radar? He can help you out.
Radar
He got a big box of 64 crayons, so he's pretty full.
No.
He doesn't like to travel on a full
He can
stomach.
help me. Hey, what's up with that? I was here when he was talking. Just saying that we said that we heard sirens or something. I never said that.
Yep, they were saying that
like they said Radar,
was
Jeremy, and whoever there heard sirens too. I didn't. When did I say that? When did I say I heard sirens?
Michael, you shouldn't even be
I mean, not when.
talking.
Radar. When did Radar say that?
If you don't know any actions that Radar just did, what the fuck are you doing?
What?
Are you saying that you're Radar? Or are you saying
No.
that it's a
When did I say that?
It's a different character.
I'm saying from the video evidence. The video evidence.
How do you know?
Because I know Radar.
Okay.
He's my brother.
Best friends.
Yeah. What? I can't be friends with Radar?
No, it's just because
he's my brother from another mother. Can I not be? Can I not be a thing? So you think you're winning? Or no?
Haven't even gotten to that part yet.
I know, you think you're winning.
Excuse me, I'd like to say something to an officer of the law.
Just shut up and sit down.
Okay, motherfucker.
I hope that judge gets here soon. I need a private counsel.
How you doing, sir?
Howdy. Why is that guy sat in a corner like he's depressed as fuck?
He probably is depressed as fuck.
No.
This court case is a shit show.
Let's give him a good.
Hey, you see that guy over there? He's running for sheriff. He's gonna lose.
Never met him before. Isn't he the judge?
I'm fighting this case for all the little people.
All little people. You take it piss out of my buddy's height. My buddy's height is 4'9". He's got head and D. He's short as fuck.
The lights just turn on.
Woo! Ethan C for sheriff of the LSSD.
Hello.
Gentlemen, what's good?
Hello?
What's good, Shotty?
What's good, bro?
Oh, Baddie's still in here. What's good, baby girl?
What's good, Shotty?
What's good, Shotty? You never gave me your number so we can meet up later.
I said 23, sir.
Ah, shit,
Yeah.
bad baby shit, man. I got shit to go plan for.
Yeah, Shotty.
Gotta go get them extra small, Yuri. Sheesh. Oh, what the hell?
Oh man, I got extra from last night.
Oh Lord, I'm about to buzz.
Oh my god.
Be a white muscle car.
Lord have mercy, I'm about your bush.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Do you,
Hey, I saw what you guys were doing in the corner, man. I like the motivation, bro.
Yeah, you got yelled at for talking, so watch yourself.
Yeah, I know. That bull walked over to me. He said, "Stop talking." And like,
homie.
He tries and tells me it was me when I wasn't even talking, and it was clearly you two in the corner. Yet he still walked over to me.
Yeah, but he didn't know we were doing it in the corner if you're picking up what I'm playing
Yeah,
down.
I know, bro.
Oh, what the hell? Dude, scoot the fuck over, homie. You're so close.
Oh, my bad, Daddy. I mean, maybe your fat ass want to come into my chair.
Got something to say back there, trash man? Do you? That's what I thought, man. Quiet down. People, you shouldn't even be allowed into the court with how fucking poor you look.
The funny thing is, even the sheriff's not even here. Wow. Shows how
Yeah, I'm
much
pretty
he
sure he's in
cares.
the city, though. I think he's in the city. He's just, yeah. He's just ready to lose the money because, you know,
Shows
damn
how
well
much
they're
he
going to
cares
lose.
about the department.
Right? And they still reelected him.
Last time I
Yo,
checked,
man,
was
that's
a
bad
vanilla
luck.
Unicorn.
Yo, did somebody fucking tell you to talk? Raise your damn hand
Shut
when you
up,
wanna
man.
talk.
Talking to you.
Hey, I wasn't talking to
Alright,
you either,
alright.
trash boy.
Watch out. Excuse me.
Hit the
we gotta
streets.
come up to the front with me. Come on.
Hit the streets,
We're
man.
gonna
He's gonna
stand
hold
right
you in
here.
contempt.
Well, who is this spoofy?
We're gonna be making an
spiffy gentleman?
announcement whenever you want to talk.
All
from
right,
here on
everyone,
out. I
on
want to see
three.
that hand go up like this. All right, capiche? You're gonna say permission to speak.
I have my
raise your
I have
hand.
my
and I will
hand
either
raised, sir.
deny it. Oh,
Permission to speak
permission
granted.
All right, I'd like
everyone take
to
your
make
seats,
a motion for everyone
watch
on
your
3 to
mouth.
yell boo.
Yeah. Whoever just said take your
1,
seats, quit talking.
2, 3.
We run this court.
Boo!
Boo!
Court is now in session.
All right, but well, you guys weren't in here when I said it, so you know what I mean.
Your Honor, may I approach
Wait.
the bench?
Yes, you may.
Ma'am, did you hear the permission to speak sentence? Holy.
No, I don't think she did. Say it a little louder for
Your
the kid
Honor.
from the back.
Shh, she's talking again.
As you're just taking on this case, I motion that the previous ruling by the judge be dismissed. He's trying to allow witnesses to come in which I've had no defense, no time to cross-examine, or to get witnesses of my own to counterclaim their stains. I don't know why it's being allowed.
Corbin, you
He'd
should
already
have
ruled
seen
3
this.
times
This
that
is
my
really good.
my Fourth Amendment right was violated. We should move forward with the case and not be allowed to keep giving them chances to try to prove it. They failed on
Your
numerous
Honor.
accounts with their own evidence. This is a sham, Your Honor.
I motion that her motion is dismissed under the grounds that
Okay, this
she
cross-talking here,
is
you
working
can
within
let me
biases.
talk to the woman first before we start taking motions from the other bench, okay? So at this time, I would like to review the evidence that's been put before us, because the motion that was made beforehand was not mine.
I said you should have
So what
seen
we're going to do
this.
is we'll take a back review of what's happened here, and then we will have a look at what
Isaiah,
the BCSO wished to bring in terms of witnesses, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
let's get back.
I don't mind that they
get back
want
to
to
the
argue the
court.
point that they submitted for removal
go.
or having a trial based on a motion that should have been denied.
Excuse me.
So once you're done reviewing, I'm more than happy to rebuttal their initial statement as well as anything they've made here thus far.
Alright, I'm gonna ask you to just sit down and leave the courtroom. Sit down. It's got nothing to do with your skin color. Sit down and you're gonna be removed from the courtroom. They're gonna be asked to sit down in just a second.
Can you sit down, please, you two?
Okay, sit down. We'll leave.
Once this has been dealt with in the coroner, we'll start.
Hey, buddy.
Your Honor, would you like them removed from the courtroom?
They sit down and behave.
Come here.
I'm
Here,
fine with
bro.
them staying in the court. What I don't want is constant disruptions throughout the case.
Aiden, can you have those two gentlemen sit down, please?
Yes.
Over here, Matthew. Right now.
Hey, buddy.
Nope, but it's the law in the courtroom,
Okay.
so go ahead and sit down.
Hello.
I've just told you, and so is the judge.
I think this guy's
She's all the way up there. I'm whispering, man. I don't know what
I didn't raise my tone at all. I'm asking you to sit down.
Okay.
Fuck up, man.
So, in terms of the decision that was made before I took this position here in the court to review your case, for that to be overruled, we would have to re-examine the entire case. At this time, I can enter
Yeah,
a
you should have
recess
seen this.
and allow you time to cross-examine witnesses that they called just now.
Sit down.
Ooh.
Is that a compromise you'd be willing to take, miss?
Sit
No,
down.
Your Honor, I don't think they should be allowed to have any additional witnesses. I have not had proper time to repair them. Even if I were to cross-examine them, what information do I have? I have no defense of my own or expert witnesses that I could call on a moment's notice to rebuttal an entire department, which they were calling people from their own department, which shouldn't be used anyway.
I
They
still see
already
those two
submitted
guys
video
over there standing.
evidence from the body cam showing all that we need to. Then they dispute their own evidence that
I-
shows that they're wrong. They've argued that, and then the judge allowed them to subpoena additional people. This is an outrage, Your Honor. They can't just keep calling in witnesses because they're losing. And this isn't even the actual court case. They're just trying to get this thrown out because they don't have any defense other than they didn't violate my rights. In every way, shape, or form, everyone here has witnessed I have proven without a shadow of a doubt that they broke the Fourth Amendment, that they violated my
1:30
rights to
tonight.
unlawful
Is this a
search and
peaceful
seizure
protest,
and
guys?
violated my
Yo,
right
let's go.
for taking
Everyone raises
unnecessary
left
amount of
fist.
time.
You can't be racist. If you're gonna tell
To-
them to sit down, you got to tell us to sit down.
Yes,
to-
sir.
to
That's
raise
right.
your
unlawful
left- raise
knowledge
your
of
left
violation
hand.
should be a
Better.
citation. First, they claimed it was from the lights. Then claimed it was always in police impersonation, which they didn't state until
Cop
later.
just got me, man.
And They never gave me a subpoena for anything, or never, excuse me, I never gave me a citation for anything. They just arrested me for police impersonation. And this, mind you, all in the video cam footage that was provided shows that they were talking about hair cream and wasting time. And it showed their own sheriff back into another car, then do a hit and run. No one wrote him a citation. No one imprisoned him. No one checked him if he might have been under the influence of alcohol. He claimed he was eating food and his foot hit the pedal. That's gross negligence right there. But none of that was important enough to say, well, let's take some of these officers off the lady without registration and give her a ticket. If their whole argument is, well, the bike's not registered, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be registered. That just means I get a citation for not properly registering the bike, but I don't own the bike. But that's neither here nor there. None of that excuses the fact they searched my vehicle without permission, and they took 2 fucking hours to put me in jail and never gave me a ticket for it, and didn't give me my lawyer or my phone call. They have broken
just
so
gonna
many
remind you,
rights.
watch your language. We're in a
I
courtroom
apologize,
here.
Your Honor. I'm just
That's
frustrated.
okay. I can understand the frustration. I'm gonna call the previous judge to the front just quickly.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Right. Judge Ramey,
yes,
why
Your
did
Honor.
you allow the subpoenas?
As I previously stated, if they want to subpoena additional people, they can file for continuance of the case, and the subpoenas will be allowed. But if they want to subpoena them today, I cannot allow them in the courtroom without time for both parties to cross-examine each other's witnesses.
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor, I have a question.
132.97.
Your Honor,
I'm gonna ask that you be quiet in the back bench there. I'm gonna have you removed from the
They're gonna
court.
be over the bridge right now. 32s that are closer could head over there.
Right. At this time, this is directed to the BCSO representation. We can either delay this case another day to allow proper cross-examination of the witnesses, or you can retract your subpoenas and we can finish this case now.
Your Honor, I request that we delay this case then.
Okay. Court adjourned until
Your
this
Honor?
time tomorrow.
I object to this. They've had 2 days to build their defense with 3 different litigators. This is not fair to me. I'm just a simple, hardworking woman. I don't have the backing of the BCSO of millions of dollars to keep paying for lawyers and delaying court fees. They've had 24 hours the first time. They were insistent that they were able to defend themselves properly at that time. Then when we were given an additional 24 hours, they went through 2 more litigators because they couldn't get their stuff together, and now they're asking for more time. Your Honor, this is a gross violation of the law and of my rights. They have had ample time. If this is going to be ruled, I will be appealing this with the Supreme Court because this is unlawful. You have given them 2 days, and if I, an untrained, uneducated woman in the law, can provide an accurate representation for myself and 3 trained lawyers and all of a police force can't do it, what's going to be next? Do you need the president to come down and argue their case for them? Are we going to allow us to subpoena Kim Jong-un so we can get some, BCSO representation in here? Because this is ridiculous. I motion we go through with the case now. They've had ample time. I am representing myself. I don't have a professional lawyer here, and I don't have the resources they do. It is unfair and unlawful.
Your Honor. Your Honor.
If they were ready yesterday, why aren't they ready today? Because they heard new information? It's against the law. They cannot glean new information and try to rebuild their case later. Everything that they released to me in deposition, just as I released my evidence to them, they should have been fully prepared. 3 lawyers for 2 days.
Okay. So I apologize. I've been having some issues with my network connection. But at this time, I'm going to rule that, as you have said, the BCSO, you've had 2 or 3 days to organize this. You've just now discovered that you have witnesses. I'm not going to go with that. Okay.
Your
So
Honor.
we're going to proceed from the case from this point forward.
Your Honor, I object. As I was thrown on this case yesterday, I had not had time to review evidence completely until this morning after you guys backed it up. And
Get him out of here.
Therefore, therefore, I request that we back this up a day as to the previous ruling.
The issue of not having a person assigned to representation in time, it's not that one of the court, it's of the BCSO's organization. So
Your Honor,
have you got a problem with your own organization?
I had time today to see the case, and instead decided that I will have time. I was given limited, not enough time to amply prepare and get my witnesses to be subpoenaed.
Can other people stop talking in the court, please?
Had the ability to speak and gather multiple witnesses and subpoena multiple witnesses, which I have just now been able to deal with.
117 to 134.
One day for me to get my subpoenas and for her to cross-examine.
Where are you? I'm all the way up to Polito Station. I haven't seen you yet.
2001 Great Ocean. Where I'm at the bridge.
Your Honor.
Yep.
Earlier, we only were able to have myself and my lieutenant to my left, your right. As, people's brain times, if you get what I am going through, we now have 3 out of the 4 officers that were on that scene.
Then why weren't these subpoenas entered 2 days ago when this case started?
Your Honor, I was only put on the case preemptively last night.
I'm not. No offense, I'm not talking to representation, but why were all these names not subpoenaed at the start?
Excuse me, Your Honor. Weren't you just assigned to this case?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Sarah,
why
this
wouldn't
is
you hold it a day off so you could also review the evidence yourself and get a better understanding of the actual entirety of the situation?
people to
actually
arrest
come to
these
a
people behind me.
lawful,
Please.
ending to this.
Is it Ethan?
Yes.
Makes
Because
no
it has
sense.
nothing to do with law.
Well, it makes no sense
Yeah, I'm
how we're
checking
just
it
going to
right
assign
now.
a judge and he's just going to carry on his way.
The judge
down-
isn't
down
responsible
the
for
road
reviewing the
and
information.
Here's the other one.
We argue the case. He looks at the
there's a
information, we preside, and then he makes a determination. That's how it works. He's
I'll
not a
let you
lawyer.
know that this preliminary hearing right now is to do with your motion to dismiss this case in the first hand.
Exactly.
Okay, this is right now we're trying to make a decision whether or not this will be dismissed or not, and that's based on whether or not her Fourth Amendment constitutional rights were violated.
I'm not 100% sure.
And at this time,
just change it.
I
You just said
believe that they were.
Yeah.
I do not believe that there's been sufficient evidence to uphold the fact that this
Okay.
argument
Well,
that
that's yellow.
she did provide consent.
Where the hell is
She was held for a traffic citation,
God, this is fucking
and then that was upped after 2 hours
awful.
towards
Just send them if they
impersonation.
ask you why, just send them the screenshot, Tara.
Impersonation charge, which
Excuse me, Your Honor. It wasn't even 2 hours.
Half an hour, if that.
Was not even close
half
to
an
2
hour
hours.
to write a citation.
It wasn't a citation. She was being arrested, Your Honor.
Not
Your Honor, she had a active warrant at the time.
Yeah, she also had an active warrant as shown in the database.
fake active
Left
warrant
and
that
right.
was dismissed
No,
by your own deputy.
You're still in the
after
After further investigation.
Yeah, for further investigation, ma'am. That's.
I don't have anything to have a warrant for. The only one I had was for questioning with Carlos. He brought me in, I answered questions, and I was released. If there's another warrant, I was never made notified of
Excuse me,
it.
Your Honor. She had 2 warrants at the time. One was deactivated, which was the one she just stated, and the other one was for assault on an LEO.
Questioning for assault.
Requesting for
Contact
assault.
Detective Aiden R, who was ported.
Or whatever it's called.
See? Again,
You don't need evidence.
I can't be arrested for
We don't need
that.
evidence.
I can
There's
be pulled in for
streams.
questioning, and
There's
at no
3
point did they tell
people
me
streaming
that
this
second
right
warrant would come
now.
up
I
in
think.
the body cam footage during the stop. And again, I still wasn't questioned. I was denied my lawyer, denied my phone call, and thrown in jail. A year and a half of my life was wasted because of their fuck up. Excuse me, I did it again. I apologize.
Right.
Did you ever ask for a phone call, Your Honor?
First of all, if you're not the legal representation from either of these sides, stop talking. Okay?
Hey, Joseph.
It's getting really difficult to listen to evidence from both sides when I've got officers speaking from a sedentary position. Okay?
585. Corbin, 585.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So, in terms of interjecting more witnesses, it has to be a mutual decision at this point. You can't just be chucking witnesses in left, right, and centre.
Your Honor,
Is
they're
that
not being
understood on
chucked
both
right,
sides?
left, and center. They are
There
witnesses
have been
to the
two
scene
witnesses
and are
subpoenaed
officers.
within the last 10 minutes.
Nothing. We are just all in a court.
I'm sorry, but I know that you've just taken over this case, sir.
A court
With all due respect,
session.
I completely understand that because I've just been thrown in here.
A BCSO.
But
The
the
Department
people that
BCSO
handled
is
this
getting
case before
sued
you should have already
just
dealt
for
with this. These people should have been subpoenaed because they were on the scene.
What? How can I say this? They are.
At this time, I'm going to recess for 10 minutes, and then we'll get back to
Which
the
is in
case,
court
okay?
case, which is pretty cool.
Another recess? What are you guys doing back there? Holy cow!
Your Honor, is it at all
They're playing on
possible
the jungle gym.
to have the case recessed for enough time for her to cross-examine
So you,
the
you want to delay it, what, 24 hours?
correct, or however much time she feels she needs to cross-examine the witnesses.
Well, right now the decision's
Your
whether
Honor,
or not.
these are necessary for the case to be heard correctly.
Then why weren't they subpoenaed 2 days ago?
Your Honor, I can't answer that. I don't speak for another attorney.
I can answer that, Your Honor.
I mean, go ahead.
How can she
This
answer
is what
that,
you
Your Honor?
call
She's
as
not a BCSO representation.
it's called hedging your bets, Your Honor. There's precedent for this in court. It basically what happens is when you're given a lawyer who is less than excelling at what they do, defense or prosecution will attempt to put in a new lawyer, which is they're allowed to do, and then they argue this is the first lawyer's incompatibility to actually perform their duties should be given more time to properly prepare for the case because the lawyer wasn't up to their standard. It has been thrown out time and time again because if they hire a lawyer not up to par, it's not the other side's, excuse me, prerogative to sit here and give them more time because they've found a better lawyer who's more capable. I'm sorry that you have to take over this duty and they left you very little to work with, but that's what they submitted. Disclosure's already happened. You cannot subpoena additional witnesses. We've arrived to the court case. The fact that he even allowed this dismissal to have some sort of trial in and of itself is erroneous at best. If you could not prove in your statement why this should be dismissed, it should never have been brought into court. Why the judge beforehand allowed this charade to go on and all these random people to speak and this courtroom to turn into a total circus, I have no idea. But the fact of the matter is you have not proven that I'm wrong and it can be dismissed. The court should go forward. We should have the trial. And if you didn't call any of these witnesses ahead of time, that is on your fault. It's against the law for you to call witnesses in after you've disclosed. You cannot call a surprise witness. It is against the law. If you want, I'll Google the statute and give it to you. You cannot do it. And if the judge allows it, he's in breach.
Oh,
and he can lose his judgeship for that. You cannot call witnesses after the court has already been arraigned and we've already met for it. I'm sorry you're walking into a bad situation, but you took the job on. That's the hard cold facts.
I think
just like
they
I
just
can't
need
suddenly
to fix it.
subpoena Joey on my side to ask him questions or whatever else. You can't surprise people. They got rid of that in the 60s. That's the entire reason the law was created, because you cannot just pull this nonsense where you go, I have damning evidence that no one has time to prepare for, and we should get continuances and blah, 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 blah. It doesn't work that way.
Okay. At this time, I'm having issues
She is.
with my general connection to this situation right now. So we're just with 5-minute recess. I'll be right back, okay? At
Yes,
this time,
Your
we
Honor.
will be continuing with this case as normal. I've heard both objections, both sides in both cases, and I see that this case can go forward, okay?
Yeah, she's been going in for a long time. Well, I'm gonna go outside and just stretch my legs.
Since the judge is no longer here, Miss Clapton, I have a question for you.
Ryan, you good, bro?
Oh no, my Fourth Amendment right was violated. Let's sue for the entirety of the budget.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, we're getting sued of the entirety of our budget, Aiden.
Has it gone through?
No, but I mean...
Yeah, apparently the
Just
plaintiff
taking a
isn't
recess, let's
familiar.
I think an engine got stolen, by the way. There was 2 of them here before, and I come back out, and there's 1.
I'm gonna make sure that our
The
vehicle
sad
is
part is
still
with
here.
Chlamydia Clapton's fake news, you think she wouldn't be able to be trusted.
Yeah.
You also think a judge wouldn't just be thrown onto a case and go through with it.
And you also don't think that people should also just call on random people and be like, hey, tell me about this.
You guys.
You also don't think that you should be a cop when you have 20 prior felonies?
Okay. do people not understand that it's like I'm totally a different person from my LEO character to my LSPD character? If people have that such issues with it, then yikes, they need to grow up. Sorry, not sorry.
As well
Yeah,
as the
which
damage
is
to her bike.
what 100k max.
Yeah.
And we would have no issue just settling for that if that's what we were gonna do.
But no,
I mean,
it's
we'd pay.
fucking...
But
Wait, Ryan.
It's just the fucking, you know, I get it, it's your right, but like, it's not that big a deal.
Ryan, how much are you getting sued for? How much is
$3.9 million.
That's too much.
Yeah, and everyone's scared of declining the amount because I think you could figure out why.
Smell that.
Yeah, it's nice, dude. Dominoes.
That's why I'm so mad that they just threw another judge on. He's going through because it's $3.9 million.
I mean, that's a whole.
That's why I told you that if we lose this case, we're gonna have to shut down until next month.
I got a question for y'all, other than Ryan here.
What?
Anyone here familiar with Kymel v. California?
It's not even that. It's just in all throughout the country is search, incident, arrest. You have the ability to search the vicinity of the driver and anywhere they could have reached to, which would have been the entire motorcycle, after arresting them and placing them in your custody, which we had her in the custody. But you know, no one understands that.
Yeah, it's just.
If you see them
I think
people
this
come
whole
back in a
thing needs
white
to be
suit-
rethunked. You know.
Yeah, as well. Where's like
$3.9 million. I think that's just too much money. Am I in? Nope, I'm not in.
creative, and it's also whoever's in whoever's in charge of all the judges of all the court systems.
I really.
Who took my fucking seat?
Tara.
What?
You want your feedback?
Oh, no, that's fine. I'll just sit in the back, it's fine.
Am I doing pull-ups this time?
Yep, you are.
God damn it, I'm doing fucking shit share.
Fuck. Sit chair.
So how's everybody doing today?
Annoyed, but meh.
Gotcha.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Great. Smell something.
Fishy. Sorry.
Nah, I smell an imposter.
Oh.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry, folks, my head's popping a bit today.
It's all good, sir.
That's right, Your Honor.
Is the DA here? Where did the DA go?
Excuse me. Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Sheriff's here.
Wow, the sheriff
Gotta get
finally
down, boys and girls.
sheriff just
I think
arrived.
to say what you just said
Wow.
outside about you're probably getting fired and department shutting down, that's probably not a good thing to say, buddy.
I'm about to turn in my badge.
Probably a bit
This
better to
goes
do it now than
south.
never. It already has gone south.
Yep, sorry.
Ow, I forgive you.
Of him.
Ow, ow, I forgive you. And falls on the ground. Okay.
Right, okay. I'm gonna restart proceedings if everyone that was here is here. I'm gonna start by opening up and saying that anyone that's speaking out of turn, especially from sedentary positions, will be held in contempt of court. I'm fed up with people talking over each other and talk from the back of the courtroom, okay? This court case will be proceeding, okay? That is the decision of this judge, of this court, okay? It is found to be that the stop and seizure that was undertaken, the investigation that occurred to this man's bike, the damage that was caused, is in breach of Fourth Amendment right. So it said we'll be moving forward with the case. Any objections before we go?
Yes.
No, Your Honor.
What's your objection?
So first of all, the damages that were done to her motorcycle from this gas issue that she states were paid already. To
Okay,
her.
my concern isn't whether or not they were paid.
I'm waiting for the DA to come down here.
So technically, this isn't a criminal case.
Correct, but the DA is very knowledgeable on the amendments and everything else. So I would just like to ask a few questions.
So you want to call the DA as a witness?
No. I'm asking the DA in regards to the amendments and the things they've done.
Case lost.
Your Honor, I object. As both counsel and I are well aware of legal stature and the Constitution, as is the police force that's represented, do we really need someone to interpret the Constitution for us?
In terms of the officers that are here, I am presuming that all the officers here that are sworn officers are aware of constitutional amendments. I don't understand why we would then need the DA here.
The DA, I would like the DA to be present because of the Fourth Amendment that you say was violated. Under no circumstances it was done.
Okay, so you said there was this ruling's already been made by a prior judge. Okay, I'm upholding it.
Wait.
By the judge that is clearly biased
recused
and was
himself.
on the situation.
Oh shit.
Objection,
You're going
Your
to
Honor.
hold. I object to that. I motion for an appeal.
Your Honor, I object that. They had
Chat
no
visibility
prior
doesn't
problems as
fucking
long as they felt
work.
that they were getting what
Lol.
they wanted and the judge was allowing them to call the witnesses that they saw fit. They only now object after he was already removed upon their request and never motioned for anything he said prior or the ruling to be objected to. The fact that you're upholding the ruling is just another stall tactic by them to try to object to it again.
Hi, Powers.
As I've already said,
Seductive
this case is
like.
moving forward. Okay. If you have done nothing wrong, then that will be proven in a court of law. But right now, this
Thank you, sir.
motion to dismiss is
Your
being
Honor, are
declined
you
at this time.
stating that you are going to hold up the biased judge's motions?
My decision here, I've been in the back of the courtroom the entire time. I've been filled in during the recess on the situation that's occurred from the evidence
please just answer
provided
the
from
question?
both sides.
Are you going to hold up the biased judge's motions?
No, I'm going to hold my own motion that the Fourth Amendment right was violated in this situation. That is my decision at this time. Would you like me to recuse myself and get another judge?
Correct, yes.
Probably. I did. Yeah,
Your
I
Honor.
did, Parth. I'm sorry.
As previously stated by you, if somebody was going to talk over another person, they would be held in contempt. I'd like a motion of contempt against the defense lawyer, as he did interrupt you.
Who the hell is behind me? Cal, or is it Corey? Wait, who the fuck is behind me?
I'm
Corey, and who else?
I'm not even sure if we have another judge in the building today.
If I may, Your Honor?
Yes.
Is it Tyler? Is that Tyler?
Another judge has already been taken. He already approved you before you got here. If he doesn't like your rulings, then he can take it up with the Supreme Court. He can't ask for another judge just because he doesn't like or agree with you. That's not how this works. It's not a popularity game. It's not Twitter or Facebook. If you want to dislike him, then go on social media. This is the court of law. If you want to prove your case, then prove your case. Stop whining and complaining because you're not getting your way.
Who is next to me?
At this time, we're continuing forward. Okay? You can't keep asking for more and more judges because you don't like the point that they're holding, okay?
Your Honor, incorrect. I don't like the point that you are holding a biased judge's
I'm not
motions.
holding a biased judge's motion at this point. As you just heard me state, I make my own decision that the Fourth Amendment rights here were violated, and we will be continuing and passing this motion to dismiss.
Who's there?
Okay?
Are you going to hold the same thing where if we prove that it is not violated, that it will be, and the case will be dismissed?
I don't have a choice there. If you can prove that it wasn't, then it would be dismissed. That is. Would you like to start from the beginning? Would you want to go all the way back to start and start this entire review all over again?
Well, Your Honor, if you're not going to allow me to call up my witnesses that were clearly on the scene and would like to give their thoughts behind of why they had original traffic stop
I didn't
as to
know
which
Carter
she
was
continues to
there.
challenge.
Okay, that's cool.
Then, if that's not going to be possible, then no. But if it is going to be possible, then yes.
Okay. So you're speaking of the judges that you have just subpoenaed, the ones that were not put in the earlier deposition to allow cross-examination from the other side of the bench.
Your Honor, we were told by the previous judge that we could have the officer Joey here. He was actually subpoenaed to the courtroom.
Officer Joey was subpoenaed by the court, I believe, yesterday.
No, he was just ordered to be in the court by the previous judge.
Your Honor, if I may?
Hang on. So,
yes, Your Honor.
If I recall correctly from my earlier conversation with the judge, he was ordered to the court to confirm the information that was provided by the body cam footage. If you'll give me a second, if the previous judge can approach the bench.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Can you state for me why and what process you went through to draw Joey into the court today?
Because the woman here that is suing the BCSO stated that the other officers on scene refused to give their name, and that was the only name given. So he was ordered to the court to confirm the body cam footage and then give us the names of the other officers on scene. So that if in the reviewing of this process, the BCSO is found in the wrong, those names are on record, as I believe peace officers are required to give their badge number name when asked.
Okay, that's all.
Your Honor, at no point did the previous judge state that. He only stated he was ordering him to the courtroom.
Okay. Let me just quickly check the records on my tablet because they'll have the court communications.
Let's
And
see. What do I say?
If that then corroborates his story, and that information was not provided, which
so
it should be public record,
No,
okay?
they're not.
But from the position I'm sat in, it feels like we're just going in circles here. Trying to make a straight decision, you're just trying to put in motions. If I accept that you want to subpoena these additional officers that should have been put in this case from the start because they were on the scene, that allows the defence, the suing party, to file motion after motion on this case. There are arguments from both sides here, so you both must understand the situation that this reveals itself in.
Oh, so everyone is in the fucking.
We're going to move forward with this case. You did not enter the subpoenas in an adequate time for them to require cross-examination. Okay? You can still have your initial officer that was ordered here, but at this time, this request should have been made when this case started. Because the other officers that were involved should have identified themselves in the first place, and then when they didn't, they should have identified themselves when this court case was brought to the BCSO. That is not your fault, sir. That is those of the ones that have forgone you.
Sir, wouldn't all officers on the scene already be subpoenaed?
BCSO versus Chlamydia Clapton? The one that she's not happy.
So, you mean all the officers that we didn't have identifying information from, we just had to call Joey up here to make sure that the video footage that we had was relevant to the case?
Sir, I found all officers and brought them here, as you can see. And stated that multiple times.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yeah.
Chlamydia Clapton versus.
I would like to corroborate the
BCSO.
defense's statement. In fact, he was able to obtain all the officers' names and identities and bring them here to be subpoenaed today, which proves our point that I made earlier, is that they've had 2 days to subpoena them and are now during the trial, which means that the previous lawyers had ample time and ability to do the same as this lawyer, and the fact that they that they did not do that does not make it okay that they can suddenly do that. The fact that you're having to defend a case that was ill prepared with a defendant who was unprepared to hire a competent lawyer 2 times in a row has no bearing on your ability to now try to surprise witness me or bring in evidence that wasn't released during disclosure. You have no legal precedent, and by your own statement, just because you were more competent and capable does not give you the right to suddenly ask for things outside of the law.
Your Honor, if I may, have you watched the body cam footage?
Yes, I have. I've been keeping quite a close eye on this case.
Correct. So then you would have seen where the officers did identify.
I did not see them identify in the video.
Agreed, Your Honor. In fact, even Joey didn't identify himself. I knew him because I've been talking to Joey quite a bit. I see him off the station often. I'm a reporter for Weasel News, and I often do things like take tours of our local facilities and ride-alongs.
Puts on hoodie? I could totally change, but I'm not going to, so it's fine.
Your Honor, I would also like to mention that if you review the documentation that was filed with the court during disclosure, the previous judge had asked both parties numerous times to disclose information and gave me special instructions that I had not subpoenaed anything and that the defense had already put in their subpoenaed information. And I did, in fact, bring witnesses, but unfortunately, due to personal life matters and one of conflict of interest, I had to remove those. So again, I would like to support your motion and ask that we move forward, as if I, again, an untrained person who's not a lawyer, can get witnesses, subpoena them correctly, and have them removed for whatever reasons, and 3 lawyers cannot do that within the span of 2 days. I don't think it's relevant.
I'm not just going. It's ridiculous.
Right.
I'm going to make a
I've heard
ticket.
arguments
I
from both
already
sides.
have a ticket open.
Okay.
I'm just going to post
I'm
this.
going to make my ruling now.
I'm like, you guys
This
could
is not
watch
the
this
motion of the
from
judge before
an
me,
hour
for
and
the
30 minutes
BCSO
all the way
legislative
down to the end,
that
and
we
it's
will be
just
continuing
fucking
forward
around.
on this case. The argument that they have had 2 more days to have these people subpoenaed is valid.
Actually, Your Honor, you stated that the officers did not identify, but in the body cam footage, you can see that the captain walks up to Miss Clapton here and states that he is Captain Smith with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. He also stated, multiple times in a back and forth with this deputy over here, Joey, his name.
Okay.
Therefore, they did actually identify, and yeah.
Can you provide me with exact timestamps on which individuals identified when and where?
Yeah, give me a moment.
Texts Carlos if he wants a drink after this. Damn, I'm not gonna. I don't. Can I be that? Is that unprofessional? If he wants to go out and
Your Honor?
drink, is that professional? Please, someone enter me in chat.
Yes, ma'am.
There was a lot of talk going on in that body cam footage, and on scene, even
Yes,
if another officer had attempted to identify themselves, what relevance does it present to them? The question of whether or not they identified themselves is not in question when
Well, whatever.
in the answering of the question of did they invalidate my Fourth Amendment right? They searched it, unlawfully searched and seized my property, or the property that was lent to me, and they searched it without consent. That has not been disputed, and nothing they have provided has changed that. They keep arguing other points of the case we're not even on to yet. This is simply the motion that we're moving on.
Your Honor.
Motion we remove all of this and we get to the court case.
Your Honor.
It's fine. It's
Your
our.
Honor.
It's an RP because look.
Yes.
So in the initial process, you state that they invalidated the Fourth Amendment rights by searching the vehicle. The officer acted in probable cause to search the vehicle under the thought that the vehicle would show then if he would search it that it is in fact a police vehicle with a siren and a voice box on it. Therefore, the search was necessary in order to further confirm that she was impersonating a police officer. As you can see in the start of the body cam footage, from the back, you can see them pulling with lights on behind a tow truck in almost what looks like a traffic stop.
Objection, Your Honor.
She states multiple times that they have a contract, but no contract has been provided at all to the courts
Leave the
whatsoever.
community. If BCIS loses.
That is incorrect, Your Honor.
Right, let's can the cross talk. Okay.
Unless a contract could be provided, I would only assume that they are using their license sirens not with a contract and instead with just their personal
been
use, which
on
would
him
be
the whole
impersonating.
time, Michael.
Your Honor, that
Not
I'm
to
objecting
mention
to this.
that
His statement should be stricken because all of that is false. Number one, I didn't say they were under contract.
Your
Number
Honor,
two, I already said that.
Can we stop this right, let's just stop. Next person that talks over the other person after they've made a statement or started to say a statement will be held in contempt of court, okay? One second talk at a time. Ma'am, would you like to continue?
Yes.
I think
my objection
Cal
is the fact that
needs
he doesn't have
to
probable cause. In the video evidence that he's talking
end
about, when they
this
ask if I
and
have
just
registration
give
for
it
the
to
man who damaged the
Chlamydia.
vehicle, Joey had said he already got it from me. The evidence that would erase any probable cause they had is a bill of sale. The bike had been purchased from an LEO department as it was decommissioned. They failed to remove the marking on the windshield because it was ingrained in the glass. We hadn't had time to move it. Not that it matters because it's not illegal to have police anywhere on your vehicle as long as you're not impersonating one. And simply having a decal that says police or police the word in any stretch or imagination is not impersonation. Otherwise, every police supporter bumper sticker would be arrested for police impersonating. It's hearsay. It's nonsense. He is making false claims The evidence has shown that they were provided with a bill of sale. There was no probable cause to search it. I was cooperative. I did not resist. This is shenanigans. Can we please move forward with the case and stop giving them chances to object to something you've already ruled on?
Guys, I would just like to say I am so grateful.
We're moving forward with this case.
Your Honor.
Two
multiple
hours
times the officers asked for the license and
of
registration of the
viewers.
vehicle, in which she would be able to then say that the vehicle was purchased from an LEO department. Not to mention, just the police has no. The police is on there, as she states. It can be used by anybody, correct? But red and blue lights cannot be. I don't know where a law has been passed showing this escort service can use red and blue lights in any format on any public roadway whatsoever.
Oh, that's no
as
Jonathan.
they are associated with a law enforcement personnel or an emergency vehicle, in which case a metro state vehicle is not an emergency vehicle. There's no emergency for a escort.
Okay. The gentleman has motioned that they want to come up to the stand. Can you identify yourself? Sir? Oh, okay. It's the DA. Right, if you want to come forward, sir.
Good thing LSPD's working. Ooh, ow, that fucking hurt. What's up, Nylock? How you doing? I'm sorry, guys, that this is such a boring stream right now, but, you know, I'm just chilling. This is turning out interesting. It is. It's very interesting, and I'm very happy about it. I'm glad I'm streaming it. So, what really happened was that
Your Honor, is there a reason that the district attorney is here in a civil case?
But they...
Ma'am, the district attorney can show up at any time.
No, that's not how that works.
How?
So
I'm just wondering.
I'm looking at this information that's just behind me from the DA. So obviously he's coming down from the offices. He's got the additional information. That's some stuff that I, in my haste to get down here and hold this case, I've missed over 1 or 2 texts that were sent. Okay. So
it's pretty much this female.
There's a text here from the plaintiff.
Is being sued to the
that there were 5 officers present on the scene.
BCSO.
The plaintiff, that's me.
Yes.
Because they want to.
Right, but what does that have to do with anything?
Because she's been wrongly
so
jailed. And
my original statement, yes, there was 5 officers to my recollection on the scene, but that has nothing to do with whether I know their identities or whether they should be allowed to be subpoenaed after the point. That's a moot point. I also said it was snowy that day. I also said my hair was pink. Would you like to subpoena my hair defense
Connor, you
attorney?
want to come with us?
I'm alright.
Judge, it's been a pleasure.
Why the fuck are you talking
You guys
about?
have fun in your court case. Have a great day.
We can go. If you want to hold that guy in contempt for interrupting the court, you may. Anyways.
Like that will be reported too. The fair walking around with a bonk. Yeah, exactly. Me too. Don't worry. It's getting reported. I am also reporting paradox for
Your Honor, I object to this information being given. It has no bearing to the case, and why the state's lawyer here.
At this time, this Colonel is here, and we're checking over the motion to dismiss. I believe that this does need to go to trial because there's obviously a discrepancy in the issues that have occurred here. Now, this will be going on to a case. This case will be delayed for 24 hours.
Okay, so it's
To
going to happen
provide
again.
the best
Wow.
outlook by the judge to make a rule on this
I think
case,
I'm
we must
gonna
have
call
all
it a
available information.
day after
An informed
this.
decision is always key to any practice, especially the judiciary system.
Yes.
Therefore,
yes.
Sorry, the DA had brought up some good points in our conversation.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I have to go for a government request. I'll be just one moment.
Oh, okay.
Your Honor?
We're gonna hold until he gets back. If he says he's only gonna be a minute.
She said it was red and blues. It wasn't ambers.
Jake, are you right here?
That's why it is being looked at. All these people in this court case is going to get COVID because we're not staying 6 feet apart. Rip.
Okay, court's in recess until the BCSO representative gets back. Okay.
So this is why she was arrested for impersonating LEO.
Your Honor, I'd like to make a motion.
You have to wait until she comes. Wait until the representation comes back.
So, Joey
We're all
and
just
Ryan.
we're all gonna be getting
Ryan,
sick.
What's up, man?
I'll pay for the burger shot. Don't worry.
Oh,
Wherever you are.
okay. Joey, you coming?
What?
If I still have a badge, then, because this crazy woman, I don't
my
really know.
sweatshirt back. I'm cold.
Yeah,
Oh.
sure. Here you go.
No, I was joking.
Oh, okay.
So,
You think I get cold?
I shaved my beard.
You could.
Oh, big man.
Yeah.
No, well, what
these,
a big
these
man.
muscles keep me strong.
Oh, yeah. You mean warm? Well, what a big man shaving shaving
Big
for the
man.
first time.
Big man.
Who, me? I know.
No,
I'm talking about in-game.
I also shaved for the first time, if you could see.
Yeah.
Oh wow, cute. It looks good.
Oh, whoa.
Like my phone.
What's up, Shotty?
Why are you touching my area, Joey?
So you're none of square?
My gun. No,
Yeah,
you're touching
young
my gun.
Padawan, you sound weird. They let you have that in here? Mine was
You're
taken.
not supposed to have a gun in here.
Yeah, mine was taken too.
Excuse me, sir. I love your top hat.
So I can't commit crime.
Call him Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln, I love your top
I'm
hat.
gonna leave. All right, I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah, we don't want to see
Abraham
another
Lincoln's in
assassination.
here.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln, I really love your top hat, alright?
Yeah, it's actually Abraham Lincoln Jr.
Oh,
Obviously,
Abraham Lincoln Jr., I love your top hat.
Lincoln was obviously assassinated years ago.
and I love men.
How much did that top hat cost?
$69.
Can you not pop in the thanks?
$69.69 or just $69?
Did that officer just have something to say?
Men.
What the? I'm leaving.
Hey, Paul, is this you in front of me?
6 feet, boys.
Yes.
It is.
I'm the one sitting down right now.
Oh, who's the one standing up then?
Not me.
Michael.
Right. Oh, Michael. Okay. I won't mess with Michael.
Hey, Tara, are you still Facebook Live in it?
Yes.
Oh, I have to go out to my car and
Yes,
finish
sir. You
shaving
smell
my beard.
weird.
Yep. Have to finish shaving my beard.
Move, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can I help you?
No.
You
I'm
just
just
want to point at me.
No, I put my finger
you can't
in
give
you.
him a wet
Hey,
willy
Joey.
without no wetness. What's
Can
up?
you not
Joey.
touch me before I
Did you notice something?
sue you?
What?
I didn't know the judge is employed by the LSPD.
You know that I know that they're biased either.
Hmm.
Who the fuck is that?
You didn't tell me to stop, so I just
I
kept
didn't
it
know a
there.
judge could also be a cop at the same time.
No, who the hell is that to your
Seems
left?
like a real conflict of interest.
It might be a different character, boys.
Then why the fuck does he look the same?
Oh, I don't know. Honestly,
No,
I
it's
don't know.
because of the badge he's got on his waist.
Oh, I didn't.
Who the hell is that?
Hey, wake up.
Me?
You look like Luke F.
Maybe he is.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, Wumble, I know you're behind me. I see your finger. Want to put in my fish?
Bite it.
Finally, I can sit down.
You heard from the representative for BCSO.
Yeah, this is a.
I believe he
it's a
is
court
talking with some
case.
government officials right now.
It's a court case.
So can you back up a bit? Social
Sir,
distance.
do not touch me.
Yeah, you literally just walked up to me.
Sir, please do not disrespect me. God
It's
damn it, Tubby.
It's a court case between Media Clapton.
Man, this courtroom isn't even enforcing CDC guidelines of 6 feet, man. That's crazy.
I mean, you're the person walking up to people.
Well,
This
if
is
the
literally
courtroom
just-
isn't enforcing it, then I sure am allowed to do it. Ain't that right?
Then stay 6
Want to say
meters
something
apart and
stupid
6
again?
feet apart,
Okay.
please.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry.
So 6.5 feet.
This motherfucker's an idiot.
Yeah, that's true.
It's 2 meters. 6.5 feet.
No, it's 6 feet, sir. We're in the
No, it is.
U.S. We don't speak meters.
Okay.
We don't speak that croissant around here.
The metric system is just as dumb as I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Do it.
Hello, guys. I'm gonna
You won't.
be doing something.
The woman looks like fell the fiend.
Right, do I have a representative from the BCSO present? If everyone could take a seat.
Oh, Nightlock, your
Is there a
department's being sued
representative
too. Don't
from the
worry.
BCSO here?
Hey, buddy, can you wake up?
I have a friend.
Trust me.
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Oh, no,
Wait,
you're not
you
talking to
wait.
me. Have a good one, Daddy.
I'm already awake.
You were laid on.
Ma'am.
Laid
Yeah.
down.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Please.
Your hair's too bright. Go and dye it darker.
Your Honor, until the
sorry.
representative for BCSO gets here, I can go ahead and represent them.
Oh Lord, not this shit again.
Okay. Do you have a list of the individuals involved that you would like to subpoena?
I do believe we do have a list. It's going to be Joey Z, who is the initial officer in question here. Then I believe it's going to be Ryan S, who is also on scene. I also believe it's going to be Matthew S, who was another unit on scene. Well, I guess he is here he's here in the court too. The others are, I also believe, either
Let's
on lunch
see. Give me
until they return, and it's going to be Shane B.
Wow, I have 0% drops. See?
You would like to
Those are all the
okay,
people.
so
I do believe
Joey
we do have
Z,
a list.
Brian S, Matthew S, and Shane B.
I believe that's the 4 that was on the scene.
Oh,
Okay,
Nightlock.
so why is one side telling me that there were 5 officers on scene?
Fuck.
I do not know. I'm just here representing until the representative gets back, which I believe he is back here.
They probably.
Did they go to the
if you,
cases as
here we
stated
go.
they were?
Your Honor, if I may.
Who's speaking just now?
244.
Are you a representative?
No, sir, but.
Then I'm gonna ask that you don't say anything.
Alrighty.
Sheesh. Okay,
Sit
is this the
down, little
BCSO
man.
rep back now?
Yes, I'm back.
Right, okay. Can you give me the name of the 5 officers that were involved in this scene?
Yep, as I stated it in the docket, it's there.
Okay, let me just have a look.
Yep, Ryan, Matthew, Curtis, and Joey. The 5th officer is not currently in the city, from what I understand.
Okay. Can I get their name anyway for the record of the court?
It was Shane. Sergeant Shane B with the
Okay.
BCSO.
To the plaintiff,
Yo, Mr. Junior.
are there any individuals that you would like to call as a witness?
No, Your Honor. As I stated before, I object to this being extended, and I object to the DA's intervention. The Attorney General is the only person who can intervene on the side of the court. The DA has no power or authority. And
Okay.
during the recess, I checked with the local government. The governor agrees with
still have
this.
your initial
He has no
officer
ability
here
and should never
at
be
this-
in here. Whatever evidence he has brought or whatever he had guided you or tried to lead you in should be stricken from the record, and we should continue us forward. There's no precedence for this. They are grossly mishandling this, and there should be no extension. I move we continue with the trial and finish it. We wasted 2 hours arguing a point that they lost. The only reason, and I can tell you this, that their defense has no subpoenaed witnesses is that defense they gave you for motion of dismissal was their only defense. They thought that I would be stupid and unprepared and that I would fail to write any evidence, and they were so confident they put no evidence forward. The fact that they're now scrambling for a defense is irrelevant. They should go with what they have prepared.
Yo, this guy's knocked out, man.
Let me call an ambulance.
All right, man.
The DA has no authority
Stick
here.
with
This
me,
is
brother.
not a government case. And I didn't approve to them, and they can't be called as a witness.
Is he all right?
No, man. My old man's knocked out, man. I think he's having a heart attack, man. He's had life history of some heart issues, man. He's tachycardic, man.
Okay.
I got a radio.
down.
1 second.
I'm a
Someone go get a
certified
trauma kit
paramedic.
from your bag.
I'm a cert. Oh.
No,
I'm a
I don't
certified
want a
paramedic.
BCSO that's being sued dealing with my old man.
Oh, sir, I'm not being sued.
Your department is quite down.
Oh well, I'm part of the AMR too. I'm just I could give it medical attention.
Oh,
if
that's a
need be.
problem.
Yeah.
We'll wait for an actual
Air miles in a row.
medic.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
make a
man.
ruling from down here because we've got a medical emergency in the court.
112 AMR. What's your ETA?
Man,
Okay.
stick with me, bro.
Court is
10-4,
adjourned
Not the
He'll be here in
fucking
3
for
minutes.
24 hours
Oh,
to allow
shit.
cross-examination. At this time, I do not believe it right for me to make a decision where not all evidence has been presented to the court. I would wish to hear from all the individuals involved in this scene, not just one person. To make an informed decision, you must
It's a
have
shit show
all
because of the two
perspectives
people
of the scene.
behind me.
Now, if you wish
That's
to
all. That's all I'm going to
invite
say.
anyone on your case,
Your Honor, I'm gonna have to
plaintiff,
step out
then
for
you can.
another government call.
Right, well, and he's just gone. He didn't even wait for a response.
Your Honor, as I said, I'm motioning that this continuance be appealed. As I said, I've spoken with the government, and the DA has no authority here and should never be brought in. Any evidence they have or any conscription that they may have given you is illegal. They
You
have already
understand
had
that,
2
right?
days to disclose all their
Oh,
information,
definitely.
and anything they didn't disclose is on them.
Get
It's
this
so-
fucking wannabe medical dude out of here, bro.
Do you want my med bag or not?
No.
He's trying to help you. Respect him.
At this time,
No, we
decision
called
of the court is
medical, man.
final.
Hey,
We're adjourned
Aiden,
for
do you want to
24
help
hours.
him then?
No. We called medical. We'll
adjourned.
wait for an actual EMT to get here, man.
Cal, you want to help this guy? He's I haven't been able to check.
Did you
pulse
just
yet.
fucking hear me, homie?
Do you want the judge to help him or not?
I'm sorry. Did
I
you
just
hear
said
me?
we'll wait for the actual medical to come. They said
Do
they
you
were
want
en
him to
route.
die or
They're
do you
all,
want
I
him to
can hear
live?
them. They're almost here.
Well, he might die,
Can we
but
at least
I don't
check for a
care.
pulse?
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't have a pulse, we need to start CPR immediately, or he has a less chance of surviving.
You need to do CPR on him.
All right,
Yeah, I
Ryan,
can-
where you at?
I can stroke him.
Right. Can I check his pulse?
Yeah, let me just. Yeah, no, please don't touch him. He's
That's
a
all right,
fragile
you
guy.
check the
I'll go
pulse.
get the ambo.
Yeah, go get the ambulance.
Your Honor, if you want me and the other deputy here to play the other
Dude,
officers for you,
it's-
to your vehicle, we can.
Oh shit, dude.
You need to do CPR on him if he's having a heart attack.
Okay, well,
Nobody
it's-
said he. How am I supposed to know if he's having a heart attack?
Uh,
You have to wait till we get an ECG or something, big man.
Jesus.
Your Honor, where are you going? Where'd you go?
What's up with these freaking cops trying to be medical, man?
So were you disrespecting the cops?
Yes, I am. I'm discrediting you as a medical professional.
We trained in medical.
Because. So then why aren't you an actual medical
Sir,
personnel?
He looks
Why are you
pretty,
considered a
he
cop?
looks fine to me.
I mean, what are you saying?
Aiden,
Doesn't I mean he's not responsive and he has a pulse of 41. That doesn't seem normal.
we want you out there.
Whoa.
Old man's pulse isn't going to be 41. That's a bit low, even for a healthy athlete. That's a bit on the lower end.
This is here. There's an ambulance here.
Don't walk into me.
Dude, I just can we just get this thing? Oops.
I got the door, Corey. Don't worry. I got the door.
Over here, big man.
Over here to your left.
You might need a reinforced stretcher. He's a big man.
Yikes.
That forces the carbon still weighs a lot.
I don't have a bariatric stretcher, man.
Oh,
Hey,
dude.
buddy, how you feeling, man?
Yo, he has a pulse of 41. He's not responsive. He has a history of some heart problems. He's tachycardic as well, but that's complete opposite today because it's 41 instead of
So he's
actual
bradycardic.
Today, yeah, not normally.
But he's normally tacky.
So yeah.
What's his average heart rate?
Like 105, 110.
Okay, that's. Is he on any medication to treat that?
I don't know.
All right, sir, can you hear me?
Where the fuck?
Yeah,
My name's
he also
paramedic
has hemorrhoids.
He's got hemorrhoids. Okay.
Where is this?
All
Why,
right, sir,
why
can you
do
hear
they
me?
have to do a thing like this? I understand that this happens in real life, but just like,
Ryan?
dude, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, is this you in front of me? No, that's Paul.
No, I'm over here in the suit. I think we're gonna have to
Oh.
arrange somewhere in BC, if you know what I mean. My mind's
Yeah.
telling me that that's the better idea.
Yeah. I think even though Yellow Jacket is more of a bar joint, they've still
I
got
think they have
burgers.
some pretty
Connor,
good
let's go ahead
burgers
and get him on the
stuff,
monitor
if
so we can
you want to go there.
keep an eye on his heart rate. Watch his heart
Yeah,
rate.
we can head up there.
He does have a higher cholesterol level, so I'm almost wondering if he has having a heart attack or something, man.
People aren't reacting to light. That's.
Oh,
Did he fall at all?
Trust me.
I'm
showing this so people
Don't
can
think
see
so.
it.
Mom.
He has tested positive for
Yes.
herpes a few days ago.
Let's come over here. Let's come over here. Let's come over here.
He has a lot of he's had a lot of sexual intercourse in his life, which has led to some
Corbin, come on.
problems.
I'm
Wait,
coming.
Wait, did
I
they?
think I'm gonna lose my job, Mother.
Hey, listen, I don't think you know damn well that if you do lose your job, you know, people will always go to LSPD.
SASP is hiring.
I mean,
Or-
I don't. I
or
want. But
SSV.
my captain, you know.
I understand that, and maybe
I don't want to start over.
I don't know if maybe people or someone will like, oh, you could totally, do something.
Who would know?
So I proved like why I should like lateral for
Do you want to come
captain,
grab some food with us in the Yellow Jack?
Yeah, sure, that'd be fine.
and I got turned down almost immediately by Jerry.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what I can do here. It's okay.
All right, we're gonna go get some food. Let's go.
Okay, Jesus.
It's over, right? The court.
I don't think so.
Does it seem normal, or is this dude gonna die tonight? Because if he's gonna die, I need to go home and dig up my cats and put them in there.
What the fuck? Oops. Where's chlamydia at? There you go. Welcome back. Oh,
Connor, come around here. We're gonna go ahead and carry him over to the
I
stretcher here.
literally just said, "Oh, I know. I
Get
could
his
get
upper body, you take his
all of
lower.
them in trouble, but we'll see if
All right,
it
sir, we're gonna go ahead and
happens.
lift you up.
You guys just quit talking. Are we good?
We might. I might. We'll see.
Is he dead?
I just captured that.
One time they said at the doctor's office, if this happens, he might have to put his butt plug back in.
Well, sir, that is not that's not something I can aid with.
Wait, what?
I'm legally not allowed to do that.
Well, I can do it.
I'd prefer we did it.
But if it saves his life,
Alright,
I'd
it's
love
giving
to.
it's giving him a slight improvement. We got to get him and go. Let's go.
Yeah,
get his leg.
You guys are really slacking, man. I'd hate to have my life in your hands.
I'd love to have your life in my hands. Let's go, sir.
Slap his ass. Damn, you a strong boy. That's kinky, dude.
Sir, flex your E muscle onto my bed.
Yeah, fuck boy. Wait,
sir, lay down.
How are you going to tell him to flex his muscle if he's unresponsive?
Sir, shut up. Are you gonna ride with us, sir?
I'm gonna ride him.
Wait.
Ma'am.
What?
Ma'am, your hubby is trying to say hi to you.
I know. I know.
Come on, Curtis.
Is this done? Are we done? Wait, are we done? Is this done? I don't know. Are we done? Wait, are we done? Wait. Are we done? We must not be done. Oh, it's been for 24 hours? Full fuck. Is it done? I think it's done. Alright, guys, I think... Alright, night. You have a good night. I'm gonna get off stream as well, guys. It was fun streaming this for a little bit. You guys have a good night. And I'll talk to you guys later.